Okay, so we just had a beautiful dance. I didn't record it because it's not gonna, I think YouTube is not gonna like it, but it was amazing. We celebrated our last year, and it's very, very important when you will be watching at home that you do this, put some song that you're enjoying, maybe some Christmassy song, and I want you to just celebrate. I want you to take this moment and really think about everything that you've done over the past year, and think of the good things that you've done. Think of good and the bad as well. Like those bad things sometimes are great lessons, and we want to celebrate all of it. Celebrate all of it. Make sure you give yourself credit for this beautiful year, last year, and you've done your best, and it's amazing. It's important to, because what we tend to do is we just, oh, we achieve something, and then we're like, oh, next goal. And we forget about celebrating. And then our brain thinks like, why is this for? Why should I even do this? Like, why is this like why? Why am I doing all of this if she's not celebrating, if she's not happy? And she's never happy. So we want to make sure that with those little things, we still celebrate them. And it's very, very important. So starting 2023, we're saying hello to 2023. And I want you to start by creating a list of things that you want in your life. Okay, so take your time. I've written here 15 minutes, but we can do it like, I'll give you 5-10 minutes if you want longer. Maybe if you feel that you stop, we then stop. You can tell me, you can let me know, show thumbs up that you're done. So what I want you to do now is, it's very, very important exercise. Take a pen and paper and create of all the list of all things that you want to have in your life. Be specific, be clear about every desire that you would like to have. Write out as many as you can in this 5 minutes time, okay? What do I want? Let's do this. Let's see how many you can write down. I'm just going to take the time. I'm giving 5 minutes and it's 19. Okay, 5 minutes. Of course, at home you can take more time, and it's normally 15 minutes that you need to give yourself. But I'm sure a lot of you are experienced goal writers, and you, if you studied with me, you have this task where you need to create 50 goals at least. But today, let's see, how many have you got?
14.
14. Okay, but if you had maybe 5 more minutes, you might have had more, but let's see, what does that mean? Revealing the results. So guys, when you have written your goals at home, I want you to see how many you can write. Less than 35 goals means your wisher was crushed. Okay, it means that you don't really let yourself to dream for more. And we will reanimate him or her today. Okay, so average result is 3655 goals, and then
So mine
56.
would be average, I'd say.
Yeah, but yeah, if you did the 15 minutes, but like as I said, you need a little bit more time, but you do it at home and see how much you can actually do until you kind of come to a stop where you can't think of anything else. Yeah. And then you can check yourself. But this is a good thing to kind of show what does that mean. And it's important to, like, if you have less than 35 goals, that's probably the worst, and this need definitely to be addressed. Okay. And that's what we'll do today. So, what dreams or wishes have you written down on that piece of paper? Do you have goals or dreams in the relationship area? With yourself, with partner, with kids, with parents, with environment? Are there any of those? Yeah? Good, because like a lot of the time we think that goals are something they have to be financial, or like things that have money involved in it, stuff like that. But a lot of the time, no. It could be involving money, but we are happier when we have the best, beautiful relationship with ourselves first, and we can find time for ourselves. Just it could be a goal of just going for a walk, or having an exercise, or just do your exercise, do something for yourself every week. Go like that. Do you have goals like that? Do something for yourself, great. So if you with partner, have you got goals what you will do with your partner every week, every month? What you want to do with your kids, maybe with parents, everything that you want to do for someone else. Yeah, so goals and sphere of relationship. Also, the next one then is health and body. It's the energy. How do you feel? How can you increase your energy? Can you exercise more? Yes, can you do anything for yourself to feel a little bit more beautiful, maybe more sexier, maybe better nutrition, better food. Yeah, so things like that. If you don't have them in your list, definitely include them. And also in field of self-development, and then also the impact on the world. Like, what do you give the world? What talents do you have? Are you showing your talents? Would you like to, like, for example, if you always were painting, and you are not showing your talents, or you're not painting, this is a waste, and you might think to add those goals as well, to maybe start painting. I was thinking when we had this musical break, maybe I should go back to singing, because this is something I'm so passionate about. I used to be, but I forgot, and now I'm like, maybe there is this singer still inside that I need to let out. So this could be one of my goals, to maybe hire a singing instructor, or just join some class or something like that. So find your way, and how, and think, how can you make a difference in this world? Maybe you can volunteer, maybe you have a goal of like helping someone. It's important. An action from this then is, I want you to analyze what you have written down. So I want you to look at what you have written down and analyze, and think of something that you maybe want to now add in all those spheres. Maybe, is there anything else while I was talking, did you get any ideas of maybe adding this to your list? For me, it's definitely the singing classes. I would like to do that. I'm adding this onto my list, just to think for myself, and then something that I can also okay, so think about body and health. Is there anything for your body? I would like to maybe go to a spa once a month or something like that. Would be nice. For myself, the health.
That would be great.
So odd things like that. Also, how can you like maybe there's some self-development, maybe there is a course that you want to do, or maybe there is like anything that you really want. So maybe add any ideas that you had right now, add them on to the list. Beautiful. Okay, so now I want you to go back to this goal setting and really to understand what is the difference between goals and dreams. Okay, so we can always like we have these dreams. Like I like this picture of in the cloud, like clouds in the sky. Yeah, oh, I would like this car, I would like money, house, blah blah blah. But this can be only a dream. What makes a difference between dream and goal? The goal is something that, first of all, you record on paper. So now when we're writing this down, we think, yeah, I would like that. So this is recorded on paper. A goal has always a value or a price. Even though it's a date with my husband or a partner, you can still think, how much would we like to spend? Where would we like to go? Would we just like to go picnic? And that would be one price. Maybe buy a picnic basket or like get some food from the shop. Or is it something that you want to do and you can spend some money on the weekend away or stuff like that? So it always has a price. And even if it's something to do with health, how much would the coach will be? Yeah, so like if this is health, for example, and you want to get fit, so how much would the coach cost? Or maybe a gym, gym subscription or stuff like that, maybe personal coach if you can afford this. There is also a time frame. I want you to understand that goal has a time frame. You normally put the time frame on it, like say next year I would like to have it. If there is a goal that is maybe more, your brain right now doesn't believe that it can achieve this year, I want you to put maybe 5 years time or 10 years time. It doesn't matter as long as it's written and as long as it has time frame. It doesn't mean it's going to happen in 10 years. It can then happen in 1 year like that, but at least you have a time frame. And another thing is visualization. That's what we always do with my students. We do the meditations and visualizations where you can see yourself with this goal achieved. So all those four things define it from a dream. So I hope you have the goals, not the dreams. Yes. So difference between goal and desire. Desire is, oh yeah, it would be nice to have this, and goal is a decision to have it. I make a decision and I want to have it. Yes, so let's make a decision. For example, what I want you to do now is, and your task will be at home, if you're watching this in recordings, write down, take one goal from that big list. Okay, so now you have a list of all the things, look at them and just think which one you would want to do this in at home in all four spheres. So we were talking about relationship, about self-development, yes. But for now, I want you to choose just one from one sphere. So anything one. Yeah. So what for me, for example, it probably would be my home with the beautiful view on the beach. Okay. So then I'm taking one of those from my list and I'm writing I, Diana Merfeldiene, so I, full name, decide to dedicate part of my time to create, and then you write what you want to create. So let's write it down. For example, it is December 2023. So for example, in a year's time, I'm gonna give it a year. I'm not sure if I can believe it yet that I'll have a dream at home in a year, but let's do it. It's gonna be challenging, but nice to have a goal like that. So it is December 2023. And for example, if this is an income you want, you can say, and I create income from 10K plus every month. Or if it's a home, you say it is December 2023 and I create my beautiful home. I live in a beautiful home with a beautiful, amazing view, and I'm so happy and delighted that I have it. Yeah. And then you can write the full sentence. I, Diana Merfeldiene, decide to dedicate part of my time to create beautiful home by December 2023. Yeah. Something like that. Show me thumbs up when you've done. I'll give you a little time. So you are going to do this for 4 spheres in your life: relationship, yes, all of those that we discussed, not just one. Okay. It's important to have, like, I know you will have your list, and there is a Japanese thing. They do 108, like 108, and I like the fact that they do this. It's like you should have always, while you live, 108 wish list. So you have all the wishes that you want, and it's 108. So let's see if we can create 108 wish list. And what happened, what is lovely as well, is not to just write them down, but also give yourself time. So you can do like a vision board. So say December 2023, and I would like this and that from all different spheres or areas of your life. And what you do is you write the time frame. You also write how much would it cost, maybe go and research. So if I want this beautiful home, I need to go now and research how much would it cost me, and then think how much money I need to be making to actually create something like that in a year. Yeah, so this how your brain is working. So I want you to go back to take each one of those, hopefully 108 at the end of this exercise, and maybe create like a little picture. You can even create like a spreadsheet in Google. Maybe number one, I want like trip every month, and then you put like the first trip is, I don't know, say I'm going to Colombia, so I'm going to put Colombia, and then I'm going to put the time frame. I want it this year within 2 months. And then, okay, so how much money would I need for that trip? And then maybe imagine or have a little picture of Colombia or like something, just to get your brain likes pictures. And when you have this vision board or even like a spreadsheet, so you can let your brain think how you can get this, because you know how much money you need, you know how it looks, and you know what you want. Yeah, so this is important. The next little but beautiful thing is what stands in the way of achieving our goals. So what is it that every year we are thinking of something? Yeah, so now you know you need to not just write it down, you need to also give it time frame, you need to put a price on it, and you need to create a picture. So you will have a little spreadsheet or like a vision board that you can create for yourself and give all of that. And then you have a clear written down for the 4 main ones, 4 big ones, and very, very important ones for you. You will write them out, as we said. I, Diana, blah, 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 and you will write those out. So when we've done all of this, we then have to think, why haven't we yet created this goal? What stands in the way of achieving our goals? And a lot of the time it is happening because our brain is very smart and it protects us, and there is something that it's afraid of. So there might be some consequences of this goal that our brain is afraid of. So finding the cause, what's scaring you, is very, very important. So let's ask a question. For example, if my thing is create the home, what is the I need to ask, okay, I haven't created it, and this was a goal for me last year as well. So obviously I haven't created that much amount of money. Why haven't I yet created this money for myself? What is the cause? What is scaring me? And what is the worst thing that can happen or will happen if I, for example, will have this amount of money? So for me, the home that I want costs more than 1 million euros. So I have to be a millionaire to get something like that. So what is it that is scaring me? Why have I not achieved 1 million euros yet? And when I start thinking about it, what is the worst thing that will happen if the goal is achieved? A lot of my fears that are in the way, and I'm working with them, is that I might, the people might not like it, you know, I might be alone and stuff like that. I will talk about it later. So what is it that is stopping me? What fears? So think of your goal and maybe why haven't you achieved, if it's a money goal, this amount of money yet? what negative consequences that might happen to you? A lot of the time it goes back to maybe I will stay alone or things like that. And also, what benefit do you have from the fact that you don't have this goal yet? Ask these questions if you feel that you're stuck on it and you're not creating the goal that you want for a few years. An example for searching for fear is, for example, a woman wants to increase her income, and then she's asking, well, what is wrong with her, and she can't create this income? What's wrong? Why is she not creating this income? Well, she thinks, her logic, her brain thinks, I will make more money than my husband. What's wrong with earning more money than your husband? It's he will stop feeling like a man. And a lot of women are actually thinking like that. It's very, very interesting, especially from Eastern Europe. And then she thinks, oh, there will be misunderstanding, he will feel less than, and stuff like that. So what's wrong then with misunderstanding and disagreements? Well, we will end up splitting. So the key fear there is not that she's gonna split or this or that, but the key fear here is she will live alone. So she will be left alone. And this is the big fear that is like underneath. So you can ask yourself questions. It's like the child as well. There's example with children, yeah. And for example, for a child, he's sick, yeah, and he feels like, and there are some children that are ill very often. And what is it? What's the benefit for them staying ill? Actually, it's because they're getting all the love, all the care. And when he's ill, all the attention is his. Mommy is there for him, and he's getting everything. He can watch his cartoons. He doesn't have to go to school. You know, all of this love and extra, affection and stuff like that he's not getting, he's getting when he's ill. So that child could be his logic and his brain is telling him, and that's how he gets more sick more often. And so mom will, if mom stops and she's going, so the moment he stops being ill, the mom will find something else to do. She's going to go and do her work or blah 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 blah. And a lot of the times, like I notice even with my kids, when they start getting, in this like sickish, they seek attention. So the same is happening with your brain. So what is it that your brain is doing right now that's not letting you take the action? Okay, so let's think about your goal now. Your task is take a goal that you cannot create for a long time and answer these questions. What is the worst thing that will happen if the goal is implemented? Can you maybe just close your eyes and just think, okay, I want this goal. See yourself with this and feel like you already are there and it's there. What is the worst thing that will happen if the goal is implemented? And usually the first thing that will come up, or like the feeling, you can write it down. Question number 2 then is, what negative consequences will occur if you will do it? Yeah, so, and what's the worst in that? So for example, that worst thing will happen, and what is the worst then? So what is the negative consequence? What is going to happen? What's bad about it? And question number 3 is, how can you benefit from the fact that you do not have it? So what is this little benefit underneath, like that sick child? Although it's not nice to be sick, but he's getting this beautiful love and comfort from something. So what is your brain thinking? What is the actual, like a underneath benefit from the fact that you're not having this goal just yet? Okay. If you have questions, let me know. Yeah. So did you get to the bottom of the fear?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, good.
And it was because it was the first thought, probably it was correct, but it's very strange, I'd say. I haven't expected that.
Yeah, and you have it. That's great. So this is what we want to do. We want to really get into the bottom of it. Yeah. So what is that fear? Fear, the underneath fear. And now I want you to do a little meditation. We will clear this fear. And we will also, then the task will be here after we do this clearance meditation. And you can then go back to this recording and do it again if you need, if you feel like your this fear is coming back, you can go back and definitely do this meditation again. But after this meditation, we want to write 2-3 actions to stop this fear from happening. Is that okay? So I want to do the fear clearance meditation right now with you, if we are ready. So hopefully it will be a quick one. I'm just gonna read it out. There will be no music or anything. So what I want you to do is I want you to just close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath in and out. Put your hands facing up in receiving mode. Sit up nice and comfortable. And imagine and feel that with every breath, you are inhaling energy of unconditional love. And with every exhale, you release everything that is no longer serving you. And this beautiful energy is flowing through all of your body, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Take another deep breath in and notice how energy of unconditional love is flowing freely through all of your body, harmonizing every single cell in your body. And with every exhale, you are releasing all negative energy from your space. You are inhaling love, letting it flow through every cell in your body. It is clearing every cell. And with exhale, you are releasing everything that no longer is serving you. I want you to feel now that every cell in your body is shining with this energy of universal love. You are love and light. And I want you to feel now that with each cell, you are connected to everything in the universe. Everything is created from this universal energy, and you are part of it. You're part of this beautiful energy of creation. And everything there is inside of you, and you are part of everything. I want you now to move your focus to your heart and feel how it is filled with love. Feel how all worries, doubts, and fears are dissolving with this beautiful love. Feel that your heart and emotions are in harmony, and you are releasing fear, aggression, indifference, and all the worries. Feel that love is dissolving fear, and it is dissolving everything that is no longer serving you. And everything there is inside of you, and you are part of everything. And from this unity, with love, with energy of creation, I want you to feel now how that fear that you found is now dissolved and replaced with love. So that fear that you've just written down, I want you to feel that it's dissolving and is replacing with love here and now. Feel that universe through each and every cell of your body is telling you you're loved, you're safe, you're part of it all. And you don't need to worry or feel sad about something that may never happen. Remember that everything always happens in its best way, in its best place, and at the best time. And you can create and manifest anything and everything that you desire without fears, without doubts, and any other negative effects. You already have enough of everything to overcome any circumstance or effect, even if they arise. Feel this with each of your cells, that you always have this love and support from universe by birthright. When you fully feel this, you can smile, open your eyes, feel yourself in your body here and now. I want you to feel your energy and notice how you feel. And now take a pen and write 2-3 actions that you will take to stop those fears. What can you do to overcome those fears? Write them down. And it is very, very important that you do what you've written down. Not just written them down and forgot about them, but you actually go ahead and do each and every action that you took. So take your time and write 2-3 actions. Are we ready? It is very, very important that we not just meditate or like let go of the fears, that we also take action. So from this place, when you know that you're connected with universe, that the universe is always here to support you, and this love of universe, you can always feel it. And it's important to then take a step or take actions, 2 to 3 steps that you can take, that you can overcome those. So the real manifestation then is to just not just, dream about things, but also take action. Yes. So did you come up with actions, Vegeta? Yeah, great. So now it's important not just have them written down, it's important to also do them. Tick, 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 done. Yeah, great. Okay, so your brain, so what happens then? How do we manifest? We think of idea, we want this, and when we do it ourselves, our brain can only come up with one action or one idea. Yes, to achieve their goal. And that's why it is important to have other people around you. If you can have someone who has already achieved something that you want to achieve. So for example, if you want to manifest a new house or like €1,000,000, you get someone who has already done it and ask them to help you. So in order to manifest and to expand your boundaries, it is important to have people around you that will help you to do that. It's because as human beings in our circumstances, we have maybe ideas, but it's only one or two, and we don't know any other way. Yeah, so for us it could be complicated, but if you have someone to help you, once you start manifesting, the universe will actually show you. So if you have this goal written down and you have the picture and you know what you want, like it's amazing how things happen. You will start attracting people into your life. Maybe there will be a coach, maybe there is someone else who will show you the way. And this is what we do through people. We actually, and universe helps us through people and circumstances. Sometimes like strange things happen, but they happen for a reason, and it's very, very important to understand that. So another thing is that we want to be in the beautiful energy that actually will attract your desires. And those energies are energy of gratitude, energy of trust. Not only you have to be grateful, yes, for for all the good, but also for all the bad. And that's what we did in the very, very beginning. We want to be in this beautiful energy of gratitude, and then energy of trust. We want to trust ourselves, trust people around it. When we are in this energy of trust, amazing things happening. Energy of movement, and then the energy of honesty. We want to be honest with ourselves and honest with people around us. Another thing is, of course, commitment to your goal and persistence. People that are committed and persistent are the ones that get all the things that they want. So to accelerate all of your goals, you need to give yourself time. It is for our brain to start coming up with new neural connections, it takes at least 6 months to establish the new neural connections. So if you can maybe join a mastermind community of people, circle of people that can help you to then persist, and then like it will be also a confidential space for you where you can like discuss challenges and stuff like that. If you don't have this circle of people, it is most likely that you will not persist and not commit, because people in your life will tell you, oh, what for, you're not gonna get you're not gonna do this, it's not gonna happen, and forget about them. Yes, if you have some people that you can trust and the people that grow with you, this mastermind or a community of people, definitely join it, definitely be a part of it, and maybe have accountability partner as well. It's important. Another way to open up and get our goals is to continue study regularly, open up. You will notice how through studying, you will start generating new ideas, new creative ideas as well. And of course, last but not least, work with your fears and limiting beliefs. You can work with the coach, or you can work through clearing sessions, removing limitations. We do all of that with in our coaching. So if you want, and if you have any more questions, you can ask me about the coaching. I will talk a little bit at the end as well about the program. So the next step is then, I want you to think about your perfect year. So when you have all of those fears out of the way, imagine and create your perfect year. Where do you live? Who surrounds you? How abundant are you? And I want you to write as if this already is happening with you. You will take your time, I think, to do this in detail. But right now, just think about maybe if there's any questions that you're not very sure what they mean. But what that is, you write it as if it's happening right now. It's just like it's the end of 2023, and you're like reading through it. I've done this. I'm living here. Your abundance. What type of person are you? What do you do? What kind of people surround you? What did you accomplish this year? Who do you visit? What countries did you visit? And so on and so on. Yes, who did you meet and what have you learned? All of those beautiful questions you can answer at your own time. We will also be defining you. So 2023 you. So who do you want to be in 2023? What beliefs do you want to hold? How do you want to show up as your best self, best version of yourself? How does Edita, that has everything she wants to achieve in 2023, how does she show up? How is she different? What beliefs does she hold? I want you to write all of this down. How do you feel in 2023? What feelings do you have? Do you trust people more? Do you have all those 4 beautiful energies that we were talking about? So, and also, what can you do to welcome these feelings in? Because yes, you want to feel those, but maybe you don't know yet how to. And you can, on this side, you can tell yourself, like you can write What can you do to welcome those feelings in? Any ideas that come in, write them down. This is a good one. Imagine your 90-year-old self as you set off for 2023. What advice would she give you? Okay, so 90-year-old Edita, what advice would she give you? What would she tell you when it comes to going after your dreams or living your best life? What do you think she would tell you? Do you want to share?
Probably just go after your dreams and do not pay attention to any gossipers and judgment.
Beautiful. Yeah, I actually was looking for some videos. There's like some TikToks or videos where people are like asking older people, what are they like, would they change anything or what would they do differently? And this is exactly what they say. I would go for everything. I wouldn't care like what people think, and I would do this or I would do this. So if you have something in mind, if there is a goal or if there's something that you want to do, go for it and really answer this question honestly and take action. Okay. Last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about the program for everyone that is watching me on the record. Maybe if this is something that of interest to you and you would like to join, I have the mastery program, and this community is amazing, and it can skyrocket your 2023 and and so on. And this mastery program is different. It's a new program. I'm launching it from January. And it will help you to solve all those problems: fears, worries, addictions, doubts, low self-esteem. If you have financial difficulties or you have relationships problems with your partners, with your parents, with your children, if you need a career advancement or business advancement, if you have any health problems, or you feel like you are procrastinating or your productivity is struggling, all of that we will be solving. It's an in-depth, amazing program that will help you to solve all of those. If you have rejection or difficult situations, a lot of the time people are like, after some situation or divorce or death of maybe close person of illness, they can't really return back to this normal state, and this program is going to help you to do that as well. It includes amazing 6 months intensive course and coaching, one-on-one coaching sessions with me, where we will do those clearance sessions, meditations. They will be specifically designed for you, with you once a month. So you will be working with course material for a month, and then at the end of the month, you will have a session with me where we will do all the necessary work, and then you will have you go into the next month and do another work, and so on. So you will be clearing everything that's stopping you and skyrocket 2023. So you have all the group teachings. You also have the workbook, embodiment calls, mastermind sessions, accountability, and there will be also a private Facebook community of supportive people. And as you can see, there is 4 pillars. So self-mastery, relationship mastery, and there's also health mastery and wealth mastery. Yes, so all of those. The self-mastery is you will clear out all the guilt and resentment, procrastination. If you're doubting yourself, that would be cleared. Transform all your fears into action and energy. Work on your self-esteem, and you will start fully love and accept yourself as you are. Become aware of who you are and what your talents are, and maybe you will reconnect with your creative self. And you find your purpose as well. In relationship mastery, you will work on harmony with relationship with your partner, money and common goals that couple have, and also child-parent relationships, interactions with your parents, and also healing resentment towards parents. That's between parents and children. Sometimes these are very strong. I know for me, I'm working through them. Clearing the fear of being bad parent as well. It's the one I'm working with as well. And health mastery, it's an important part that like so crucial. So if you have any body aches, pains, diseases, you can work through those. You will clear all of them. Meditations of healing and feeling the energy of life. You will increase your energy levels. We will talk about food, water, detoxing, everything like that, and talk about movement, sleeping habits, and we will be raising your energy levels with different meditations. You will also have a habit tracker and stuff like that. In Wealth Mastery, we will talk about abundance, what blocks abundance, transformation of beliefs. We will do the manifestation of goals and desires, and you will embody what wealthy person looks like, sounds like, feels like, and what he says and what he does. And also you will learn how to make decisions from the place of already having everything that you want and even more. So there's loads and loads in this beautiful program. I would like to invite you if you want. I have the best price until the 20th of December for everyone. And if you feel like this program is for you, just send me a direct message and we can book a call and I can talk to you about this and we'll have an amazing chat. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have this beautiful amazing transformation, and you will watch these 2 lessons in recording. If you haven't watched number 1 of releasing 2022, definitely do that and then come to this goal session. Okay, thank you so much, and I'm gonna stop recording.